Hey, what's happening YouTube? Here I am with another of my videos, and today I wanted to give you guys an upgrade or an update on the ae86. I know I haven't been posting any videos on this car, and it has been a lot of changes since my last video on this car. So I'm going to be showing you guys the things I did differently to the car. I'm also going to be telling or saying the wiring for the car. It's like how to do side draft Weber carburetors on a 4AG on a ae86 chassis. This is an SR5 chassis, that's why we have the ae86 mark on the chassis, but this is the SR5 Toyota Corolla US market, and I turned it into this. It's a mix of everything, still an ae86. So I wanted to show you guys how I tuned this this engine, the side carburetors, how the wiring it's set up on the car, and let's start with that real quick, okay? All right, so first of all, this engine, it's a 4AGE, I believe to be a blue top. Don't quote me on that, I just got the engine. So it's a 4AG motor. I have all the SR5 wiring, SR5 wiring for the main lighting of the car and all the turning signals, wipers, and all that good stuff. So I still have all of that stuff. You know, it's completely separate from the wiring that it's on this engine. For this engine, all you have to do is just wire up the starter, which the starter it's the same one that will be on the 4AC, which will be the motor that comes on the SR5. Same starter or same plug, whatever you want to call it, it's the same wiring, right? Also, I'm using the GTS or the 4AGE alternator for this car. You guys can see it right here. So this alternator comes on this side. For the SR5 comes on this side. You can use the brackets from the SR5 and use your old alternator for the SR5. But I don't like how the SR5 alternator look. It's more like bulkier. This one, it's, you know, more like what you are seeing in most cars, right? So the alternator uses the same plug also. All I did is extending it. You guys can see that all the way back there, and that was it. That's how I have the alternator charging my battery and my starter. How I got it. The starter, because it's still plugged into my wiring for the SR5, I can start it from the ignition key. As I open it, that will give a signal to the rest of the car, and boom. Alright, so that's how I have the wiring. For the spark plug on this thing, I have an MSD box. This box is 68LN. It's like for like NASCAR circuit type of cars, and I have a rep limiter 78. This right here, it's my tuning kind of box. I have a whole bunch of different fittings, the screws for the extra screws for the carburetors, different rep limiters for the MSD, so I can control how much I want it to beat up the engine, the car. I have different injectors. These right here are 50 injectors, like I will say 50cc. I don't know even how you measure this, but see, right now this is a 58, so I use 4 of them. And this is how they come. I'm about to change this. So to change injector, you just take this cover, which is that one over there. You take that off, which is this, right? take that off, 2 screws, little filter like gasket. This is what you unscrew from there, and this is what you pull, which will be the injector. Right now I have I don't know if you can see it, but it's a 52, and as you guys can see, that's how it works. You pull that out, and that's how it comes out, which be this, and that it's the injector that will come out. And I'm going to the 58 because right now that 52 is not enough for me. It's not. I'm not liking how the car is responding with that. So I'm gonna try this 58 and retune my carburetors. Right. So the MSD, the coil to the distributor. This thing, it's easy. This thing goes to the ignition key, so that gives it a signal to this bot, so this can bot start working and give it the power to the rest of the cables, which you will have to run cables from the MSD to the coil, right? Then the coil obviously to the distributor, and this is your magnetic pickups. And that also connects to the MSD. I'm pretty sure you guys can figure that one out. It's easy to Google. It's not that difficult. So that's pretty much all I have for my fuel. I have a fuel filter now that it's inside the car. I can see it, it's easy to reach. I have also a fuel filter, and also I have a fuel regulator. The fuel regulator, I ran it around 3.5 pounds, somewhere there. The fuel pump is one of those cheapy ones, and it's just doing the job. That's how I have the setup of the car. So it's MSD for spark, external fuel pump, aftermarket cheapy one for the fuel, right? I have a radiator that needs to be upgraded. This thing, it's from the SR5, from the GTS, and it has a small fan. So like right now it's kind of winter, and winter is good, so that little radiator is good for the car. But for summer, the car it kind of like gets a little hot, but because it needs more cooling capability. Right now it's too small, right? So this is pretty much it on the engine. It's pretty simple. If you guys have more questions, I'm gonna be linking my first video of the wiring, so you guys can go check it out and see how I'm explaining the wiring with a little bit more detail. It's probably not gonna be as detailed as what you think, but it will give you a good idea of how this works. And also you will see on that video the difference from this engine bay now to that other one. Now it's more cleaner. All the wires, I reroute the cables. It looks way cleaner. Before I had a whole bunch of cables everywhere, just because, you know, I was still trying to figure out everything on the car. But I got all that cleaned up. This fuel line used to come around and going back. Now it's cleaner. Right now I don't have this plug because, like I said, I'm taking the injectors out, right? And also I'm looking for a 90-degree fitting, because this hose is like looping, and I don't like that. I would like it just to be like a an easier transition for the hose, I guess. This fitting right here, I would like it to be coming from the other side, but they just like that's what I have right now. So I can get one of those fittings that can come through the other side, but these things are Delorto, made in Italy. They super old, and you can find parts, but it will be as easy as also getting a 90-degree like elbow type of adapter for the fuel line there. So with the car, I had two brand new NRG seats, some Moonfog racing harness, hydraulic brake. I took this car to winter jam here in California, and my old hydraulic brake, it was from eBay, and it was just horrible. Also from the first video, I didn't have the floor painted. Right now you guys can see it's painted. This is a hot lava FRS color. If you guys want to see how you guys can prep the whole car, right, to paint it like this, you know, I have videos of that too. You guys can check them out. I also put the door panels back on the car because I was like pretty much keeping this car to be like a race car, and I wasn't driving it on the street, but now I'm driving it on the street. So I put the door panels back on. You guys can see I have like a 3-tone inside door, because you know the hot lava inside door was painted also. So like now I have the panel, the hot lava white, looks pretty cool. This color looks way cooler when you have sunlight on it. It shines pretty good. I also did some holes on my door handle. That's kinda Mongols Walkers, if I'm pronouncing his name right, the guy with the 911 Porsches. He does that to his Porsches, and I don't have Porsche money. Well, actually, it's not Porsche money. This is a 914 Porsche that I'm working on. Show it to you guys real quick. That's a little pic of it. White body, metal. That's it. That's all you see. If you want to see more of it, go to my video, to my channel, and go look videos of that car, because I have some of that. But focusing on this ae86, I'm not gonna be editing this video. All I have, it's coming out right now. So also I did some carbon fiber eyelets for my headlights. You guys can see they're a little bit wavy. I can probably still like wet sand all this flat and reshoot clear, which I'm probably gonna do, but you know, right now that's what I have. I redo my bumper. It was all cracked from a drift event. Now it's all fits. I made it way more straighter on the body, because it was like all wavy and everything. I didn't really care because I was using the car for drifting, but like I say, now I'm driving it more on the street, so you know, I also wanted to look good. So I have some Toyota Supra Celica old wheels. I had some other wheels that I have put on the car, but man, I really want some work wheels, and I don't have that kind of money yet. So like, I'm saving up, or I'm just waiting to get like a good deal on some wheels. So right now these Toyota Supra are hella cool to me. So I had that on the car. You guys can see the car has camber. It's a drift car. You guys can see here all the camber that's on it. So all the way in. So when I got the car, the camber was set like almost like normal, positive. I don't know really the setting that was on it before, but this whole tower was like always pushed like against this other end, and the car was setting more like road track car, and so for drifting wasn't like the best. So I did some alignment fixes to the car. I didn't record any of that. I didn't record when I did the racing seats. I didn't record when I did this carbon fiber. So I'm sorry guys for the guys that do follow me because of this car. I've been super lucky on this car. In fact, this car, I even had it for sale. Like I'm even like thinking in selling it, because I really like the hatchbacks better. In this car, I just bought it because it was like the best deal that I can get on an ae86 chassis. So I ended up getting this car. It's still nice, as you guys can see, but there's still so many things that are done on this car that I'm not happy with, and I'm not gonna redo the car, because like I said, I don't have that so much love for the coupes It's still, you know, super nice car. In fact, I have more coupes than hatchbacks and throughout all the ae86 that I had. But this one, you know, it's still nice and everything, but it's no 100% how I would have done it if I had the hatchback. The body work, as you guys can see, there's little dents here and there. The car's pretty decent, don't get me wrong, you know, but that's what I'm saying. Like this dent right there, I straight out completely miss it, and it bugs me so much, like completely like bugs me, but it's there. I painted the car too, so like it bugs me. Now the hood is painted shiny black, you guys can see it. Hello. I have it up because I was trying to show you guys the engine setup, right? So I'm just trying to show everything that I had done to the car since my last video. I might be missing a whole bunch of other little things that I miss, or I'll be missing on that I done since my last video on this car. But yeah, so pretty much what I wanted to share with you guys is this, that I have the car, the ae86. I have some cool videos, some painting. I'm also have, you know, I do a lot of like work like this, you know. This is carbon fiber, right? And I should be sharing this kind of thing with you guys, like how to do these things, because in reality the material here I probably spend like maybe like, I would say like $30, $40 at the most, right? But that was just like something simple enough that I could show it to you guys through a video for you guys to like do that again. But if you guys want to see some carbon fiber work, let me know below on the comment, and maybe I do a carbon fiber video. Like I say, I've been lacking a lot, not much, just because I'm kind of like not disappointed, but it takes a lot of time really to do videos and to put all your effort time to make good quality videos, to make to have good content on videos, you know. It takes time, and like I really like have other things right now, and you know, I'm always jumping from project to project. So like I say, I have this like Porsche, I have this ae86, I have the Lexus, I have the 240, and I have other cars throughout, like in between. I'm like addicted to like JDM shit, but I never keep anything. I'm sorry if I'm like saying bad words or whatever, but anyway, so this is the ae86. I hope you guys like my video. Please like, subscribe if you guys want to see more videos of the ae86. If you guys have any questions about the ae86, let me know. If you guys want the carbon fiber work, let me know. Any other question, just let me know. Alright guys, I'm sorry it took a little bit of your time. I hope you guys made it all the way to the end of this video. If you did, please give it a like. That way I will know how many of you guys got to the end. I also had the statistics of YouTube, but that'd be better. Alright guys, thank you. So I'll see you guys next time. Moon fog. Whoop.